Good morning, everybody. Megan Haywood here. I'm founder and owner of Ripple Effects Incorporated. And this morning, it's actually kind of funny. I'm between clients, and I'm recognizing that there is this topic I can no longer ignore, and something that has been a passion of mine for a long time, which is some kind of platform to speak truth in the midst of a lot of chaos. So what we're going to do is today is just going to be an introduction. I'm looking at myself, I'll be honest, this is going to be extremely uncut, rough, raw. This is my office space. And my hair might be messy. My makeup's not going to be perfect. I'm going to do it myself. After Dolly Parton came out this week, it kind of hit me. There was an AI that said that a woman who a lot of people love was dead or dying. AI pictures. So on this platform with Ripple Effects Incorporated, we respect the use of technology. However, we will not be using AI for any materials that are given out, like documents that are written, or my videos are going to be uncut. They're not going to be professional and incredible. I'm not looking to put this on a Super Bowl commercial at all, actually. And so, because I think more than anything, what we are craving is authenticity and a place that is safe and healing. I will not always be the one to, I might have people come in. I don't have any special lighting behind me. I don't even have my official, marketing thing that goes up. Whatever. I have it in here somewhere, but I might some days. But I'm not looking for referrals. Actually, I'm very full. I am going to be launching some stuff with Ripple Effects, and so there might be some opportunities for people to get support through Ripple Effects Incorporated under my supervision, but I will not be the one providing any kind of therapy or life coaching or whatever. So what hit me just actually this morning, I had a cancellation, which happens as a therapist. So if you're on here and you're a therapist, perfect. I'm going to get into that. But who exactly I want this to be targeted for. Before I can do any of that, though, I have to introduce myself. Megan Elaine Gasing Haywood is my license name. My license is under. I'm a professional counselor through the state of Virginia. And you can look all that up. I am going to be changing my name, but more on that later. As of today, that is it. I have my master's degree in clinical counseling, was licensed originally in Ohio. I moved to Virginia and was licensed in December of 2006, and then got my license in Virginia. If you look up here, you'll see I got lots of different licenses and different things, and then I'll show that when it's appropriate. Not a problem. Anyways, so that is who I am. And I'm realizing that my clients who are in this platform, my number one priority, don't have an in-between session kind of situation. So that's kind of part of this. So first I would like to introduce myself, then I'm going to introduce our topic, and and then we'll go from there. So I'm a mom, I'm a wife, play different roles. You're welcome at any point in time to put things in chats or ask questions. I probably will not be advertising when I go live at this point, but we'll consider it later. You can watch it later. I'll need some other support. I have an amazing event coordinator named Kayla. Thompson. She's amazing. And I will have her on here, honestly, on this platform. She's event coordinator, but she really is like everything coordinator. She's like, which is incredible. Yeah. So I will have her on here at some point, and we'll have, we'll grow from here. I have put a lot of content out there through various platforms and deleted it for lots of reasons. We'll go with that. Yeah, I'm a lot of different things. But I used to joke in college that I wanted to be a motivational speaker. I just didn't want to live down by the river. And then I recognized how many motivational speakers there are. I'm like, well, they say a lot of really good things. Do I have to say it again? And I guess at 43 years old, I know you guys thought I was 29. That's my joke. Nope, not 29. 43 years old. This, my passion and my personal calling is here. If I'm completely honest, this is not a religious platform in putting my beliefs on anyone. I've never felt that I needed to do that. If you feel like you need to do that, you probably want to go look at a different source. I will be talking probably about spirituality in some ways at some point because it is part of who we are. And yeah, so that is me. I'm the youngest of 5. It's just a fun world. I'm an incredible family. And we're also broken in different ways. So I want to be a vessel of healing. I don't want to be the healer, just want to be a vessel of healing. So there's that. I will be using different resources. I'd love for you guys to read the resources yourself, do your own research, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. That is I want you to take control of that. Cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy. I will be giving a lot of credit where credit is due, which are not things I came up with. So I really encourage people to figure out their own journey and, take what people say. But let's just not believe Dolly Parton is dead or dying or on her deathbed. Let's not just believe that there was this huge accident or this huge whatever because we see it on TV. We're living in a very, very scary environment. And so we are in this in between. In between what? A new normal? I don't know. I've never been in a situation where I thought I would have to explain to people that what they see on their and all these different scenarios, it's not really actually happening. I never thought that would be a thing. That would be a thing. I thought that was just for the movies because we are in a movie. We are living in a movie, I feel like. And we need to start thinking for ourselves. So that's who I am. The topic and the purpose of this is for all of us to be in this process of healing and this process of growth. Why I'm doing this again is for my initial, really for my people, my circle, my clients that they don't have therapy till Friday. And on Sunday, something catastrophic happens. And what do they do? And sometimes they can get in. But truly, my job is to give them enough skills that they can survive. I got really sick. So that's another why. I got really sick multiple times throughout my life, but most recently the summer into the fall of 2023. And I had to honestly change a lot of things. I had to stop seeing, a lot of clients I had to stop seeing. I had to stop doing this, doing that, had to really take my health more seriously, had to move. Yeah, it's been a journey. So life is that. And so if you put your therapist on a pedestal where they are, oh, this is my amazing therapist, and they just speak such truth into my life, well, that can be true. They can be a vessel of healing, but they can't be your healer. They're very human. I am very human. I say it all the time. I say it actually in the assessment. The first thing I say. I now tell people, listen, I might have to cancel last minute because I have a daughter. And if she has an emergency, I am who has to take her to the doctor. I also have two bonus girls, so three altogether, but one biological that I'm solely responsible for. And yeah, I can't just be like, oh, I'm so sorry that she's broken her arm. My client really needs their session. No, that's not going to happen. My first calling, my first job is to be a mom, a wife and mom and whatever. Anyways, and then my own, like, I didn't ever have allergies until I moved to Virginia. So that's new. So the why that I'm here is honestly to make up. There's some people there that I'm probably never going to meet with again, but I want them to have access to something, to know that I'm sorry for that, and I hate that, and I hate how human I am, and to also know that I still care about those people. I still care about everyone. I just have to have a lot of boundaries. So it's the who I'm targeting. It's the when. So I told you guys this is going to eventually. I'll figure out how the groove is going to be, but it's probably going to change. So you can come on my YouTube page and see what's been live and what's not been live, but you're probably not going to catch all the lives. It's not going to happen. Why? Because I got ADHD. I'm not trying to be looking at this chat thing. I'm just trying to talk about something that I find to be whatever important. So the in between. So I put the definition of the in between in the description. All right, people. The why, the who, the want, the when, the where. And now the purpose. Talked about that a little bit. Talked about the topic a little bit. But let's really dig in real quick. So this in-between time, it can look like anything. It can be the time that you meet someone and you fall in love till the time you commit your life to them. Or it can be the time where you feel like something about yourself that you need to share with your family and friends. Like the coming out journey of something, whatever it be, and that in between. It's where life is actually lived, is the in between. It's not really the lows. It's also not the highs. We have those. The lows teach us things that are so deeply woven into our core identity that we can't just ignore them. The highs motivate us to keep climbing because we want that feeling again. And then there's this big gap from digging yourself out of the low so that you can have the mountaintop experience. So ripple effects, I'm going to use that analogy as much as I can, I'll be honest. There are so many different things that are crashing around us. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could live like right there, like we're right there, where we could stop time and watch the sunrise as we feel the water and we glide through that hole. That would be incredible. Okay, it's not reality. We can have a moment. We don't live there, We live between the trying to get there and then crashing on us. So, what does that not look like? The in between. Today, all that I want you to do, we're going to do a little dialectical therapy activity, is focus on grounding yourself in those moments, taking a big, huge, deep breath, like a belly breath, and saying, I feel my butt in the chair. I feel my feet on the floor. I feel 1,000 other emotions, but emotions aren't facts, but they are valid. So I'm going to use wise mind. Please go look that up. Wise mind, dialectical behavioral therapy. What is it? Just because I say it is doesn't make it so. So check it out. It's this idea that we can simultaneously validate our emotions and logically figure out the plan. So that is something that living in between requires. Living in the in between requires. It requires a life that is filled with authenticity, at least to ourselves. I talked the other day about Brene Brown and her note card, and go read Brene Brown. I'm not Brene Brown. I did not do research about Brene Brown. I'm not anyone else. I am Megan. Me, Megs. I don't care. Nephew calls me buggin'. I don't prefer that, but whatever. That is who I am. I play different roles in different people's lives, but I am not the author or architect of therapy techniques. I use a lot of them in different moments for different people. So stopping and saying, okay, I'm going to ground myself. How do I ground myself? What does that even look like? Put your feet on the ground below you. Okay? Not that deep, people. It's not that deep. Best option is to go into nature. Feel the dirt. You'll get dirty. Wash your hands. You'll be okay. Like if sensory-wise that's not an option, fine. Wear shoes. Just feel your shoes, your socks, as you stand on the ground. At the end of every one of these, I'm going to be putting practical things that you can do. And that's really what I want to do. Our world, the United States, which is where I'm at, it's getting a little off the chain. Again, I tell you, pictures of someone were falsified. That's been happening for a long time. Centuries, honestly. Like rumors and drama and all that. Yes, that has happened. But that realistic, looking as if it was a photograph? What? Like, be honest, photography is not that old. It was more like paintings. So that's another piece of this. What are you consuming? How are you getting information? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I need you to become researchers in your life. Who has a voice? So back to Brene Brown. 1-inch note card. Read her books, okay? They're great. Just read her books. But I'm going to just take this one thing that she says. Actually, Theodore Roosevelt said it first. I'm not going to read the whole thing or say the whole thing to you, so just please forgive me. But the man in the arena. I have a lot of ties to that whole thing, and we're not going there today. But the man in the arena is all about, it's only the people that are actually fighting and getting their butt kicked that get to have a voice in your life. And even those people, we're going to narrow that down to people that have the same core beliefs and that they want positive and good things. So in my 43 years of life, I have realized that we are all at our core jealous. or insecure or afraid or so I'm not a humanist. I don't think all people want to do the right thing. I actually think that is a very difficult choice to do the right thing. I don't feel that all people want, like, addiction is real. Okay. Addiction works because we all want to feel good. That is not a bad thing. It only becomes a bad thing when we choose to feel good over our core beliefs that are positive and beautiful. Get that again from cognitive behavioral therapy. The things that we value, our value system. Like if I'll give you an example, a really easy one. So I'm trying to get myself back, trying to get healthy. Whoop whoop. My big like most painful situation that recently occurred was in 2023. That's 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And I am just now getting healthy again. Like losing weight, doing the things, working out. But Megan, you're a therapist. And I said I have a master's degree in helping other people. I actually have to get my own therapy. I actually have to have my own professional consultants. I actually my road is broken. And for 55 minutes to an hour or 45 minutes, depending, yes, I have been trained to sit with someone and let it be all about them and figure out how to direct their steps. I am a better therapist than I am a friend. And what? Yes. So you're like, oh, Megan, I wish we could be best friends. No, you don't. No, you don't. I love my best friends. I love my most amazing family, but I hardly ever get to see them. Like life happens. I can be more patient in that 45 to 55-minute time period than I am with a child that is genetically tied to me. Okay? That child is me. She's a mini me and she exhausts me. I love her. If she ever watches this in years to come, I love her. She's incredible. And she's dynamic and she's beautiful. And that girl, whew, she has ADHD like her mama. And a couple other things, but we're not going to go there. But she's just, I love her. And she makes me tired. Real tired. This is why I love her teachers and the school. And I would give them a kidney, if I'm honest, if they needed one. Why? Okay, by the way, I'm not taking any applicants for kidneys right now. But if I was called to do it, I would. Depending on which teacher. But anyways, our principal or whatever. So I suppose in this introduction, you might have a lot of questions when you watch this. Great. Put it in the chat. It'll be saved for me to read for next time when I come in here, and I will read them and I will answer them. All I need you to do is actually 2 things. 1, ground yourself. 3 things. Ground yourself. Stop the noise. Get off your phone. Let go of technology for a minute after you watch my live. But stop it all for at least 30 minutes, preferably an hour. But even if you can give me 5, breathe. Feel the world around you. Recognize that what is here right in this moment is temporary. It's temporary. Whatever pain you're feeling, it's temporary. But Megan, I have this situation or that. Okay, cool. But you don't know what it will be like in 10 minutes. So just go with it for me. That's 1. 2, wise mind. Recognize your emotions. They are valid. Also, we got to be rational. We got to be logic. So emotion, logic, left, right. Yes. Logic, left, right, motion. Okay. And then 3rd, become the one that is at least the editor of your story, or if you don't want to be the author, if you don't want to be the writer, if you don't want to be the whatever, just kind of take some kind of role in your story instead of letting someone else drive the chaos train. And live intentionally. So, got that? Ground, wise mind. Third, at least be the editor of your story. At least be the one who at least read it, like figure it out, like figure out what is true and what is not true. Well, I feel this, this, and this. Okay. Could that be because you need a nap? Because I need a nap sometimes. It's 5 a.m. and I already need a nap. I've been up since 4. Anyways. All right, people. Have a great day. I will see some of you today. I will see some of you maybe never. I don't know. But I hope you all remember that you are worth fighting for your story. And yes, I have unicorns on the blanket behind me. It's my daughter's, and I love it. All right. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.